Okay, let's start this video off with choosing colors. I've decided to go complementary. I've got a whole thing that I'm going to go into with this. We're using the blue Fimo, and I also wanted to mix in a little bit of the Sculpey like softener. You wait, as we go further down the track, this is going to fall apart. So anyway, mix that up. It was kind of sticky, whatever. Then I decided to go with different shades of peach, pink, all of that sort of thing. Do a quick rip and tear with the pink, the different shades of peach, and the creamy color as well. Really what I want to do is just like a bunch of different components. This video today is showing you a few different ways to illustrate with Posca pens, put together some easy little pieces, and then also I'm going to show you how to burn clay, how to scorch it, how to ruin it with acetone, all of the things. So let's knuckle down and get into it. Knuckle down? Oh my gosh, why are we knuckling down? Anyway, we're just doing a quick rip and tear, rolling it out, looks really cute. Then we do the same with the blue, chuck it through the machine, get it all nice. So many air bubbles, so many that clay is a shit to use, okay? I'm not gonna lie to you. It's sticky, it's gross, I don't like it. I loved the color. That's just a little piece of cardboard to put my pieces on. Now, these are some of my favorite cutters at the moment. Arc and Curve, organic. That's kind of like a leafy shape. And then I've got one of my hand-drawn flower shapes. So I just wanted to use a bunch of different shapes. And really, it was just to get some components to like illustrate and things like that. I don't know why I chose the blue. The blue is really a cool color, but you're going to see once it comes out of the oven that it's no longer a cool color. Okay, I'm not going to lie to you. I left these in the oven for 2 hours. Okay, so they were at the correct temperature. Oh, those are clay time tool cutters, by the way. They were at the correct temperature, but they were in there for a long time. So that happened. Anyway, the beautiful peachy pinky color, that is a classic rip and tear, and we're going to illustrate all the pieces that we cut out from this. Then I cut a bunch of other pieces, mix up the leftovers and the scraps and do some other peach components, etc. These ones, really sticky, really annoying. So many air bubbles. I actually couldn't get over the amount of air bubbles. Now, I'm not sure whether that's because it was Fimo and I kind of had to condition it a lot, whether it was just because it's kind of older clay as well. It's been sitting in my drawer for a while. I was not expecting what happened to it to happen, but I do think that the temperature might have been a bit high for Fimo. Fimo usually cures at 110, I think it is, degrees. I'll double check it, but I'm pretty sure it's 110. I'm going to get a thing out of my drawer like right now and have a little look because, oh, hold on, bear with. This is a really professional voiceover, so just, there we go. They're ready to go into the oven now, and let's just have a quick look. Yeah, no, 130. Okay, says 130. Why did I think it was 110? Oh, anyway, something happened in the oven. These are the pieces getting ready to go into the oven. Getting it all nice. Yep. Honestly, if you can't really tell here what they look like, but it's not ideal. Oh, then I decided to actually just do show you another quick little trick for a cute little slab. Leftover blue, leftover peaches and pinks. Shove them together like that. How cute is that? Like, ridiculous. Like little ice creams. I don't know. It looked cute. And actually, I really like the components that I got out of those. So I just did a quick roll down. Thought I'd just cut out a couple of components. You're also going to see that I wasn't happy with one of the round components. So I tried to put some more cream color on. Then it just looked stupid. So then that just disappeared. You watch here. I'm going to do it in a second. Oh, no, there's no cream in that one. What am I going to do? Okay, I'll get a little piece. I'll put it in there. Yep. Did I cut it out? No, it's still there. Okay, here we go. Roll it in. Looks worse. Looks like I just put a giant pimple on that component. Anyway, moving on. Sanded all the pieces. Even the ones I wasn't happy with, I could see. Can you see the difference in this blue, guys? The difference in this blue is unbelievable. So what I'm doing is cleaning up the fronts and the backs and the sides with acetone. I've sanded all the edges with my Dremel. So I'm just going through with some acetone. Please don't judge me for not wearing gloves. I felt too lazy. I didn't put them on. And now my hands are all dry. And I only have myself to blame. You know what I mean? Okay, we're going to jump straight into a little bit of Posca pen, and I am using the PC1MR, which I always swear by. And all I'm doing is outlining those rip and tears. Now, I'm going to do a different little process for each one. Some of it I skipped through, but for this one here, I am just going around the edges. Now, if you feel like that you're not 100% happy with them, wait for it to dry and go over it again if you want to. But we're just going to go around quickly. Easy peasy. Already that looks effective, and I feel like it makes those colors pop even more. You could just do that and that would be enough. Or you could also go around the edges if you wanted to. This one here, I'm using the PC3M. Whenever I go around the sides, I like to use the PC3M. It's a little bit thicker, so it gives you a little bit more leeway when you're going around the edges, and it doesn't feel like it's going to slip. One of the things that I do when I'm going around the edges is I always make sure I go over the edge again. So wherever my line finishes, I go back over it and then start the new line, if that makes sense. I'll try and explain it again in a minute. I'm just adding some cute patterns in here. I think it makes it look fun and quirky. You can do whatever you like. You can draw little flowers. You can draw whatever. Make it your own. Have some fun with it. Don't be afraid to just play around with different little squiggles and lines and dots. That's all I did. Squiggles, lines, and dots. Now you can see here there's some because I forgot to film it. I didn't do these ones. All it is just doing dots. Now you could also go around the edges of those, but I really like how they look with just the dots. This one here, I just did some lines and I just sort of angled out different lines, and I just think it looks really effective. It's almost like a DIY illustrated silkscreen if you like to scribble. Now with this one here, I'm just going to do a whole lot of shapes on the inside. I think this looks really effective and fun and just something different. You couldn't get that out of a silk screen because you've customized it to the actual shape. So that's another little one. This one here, I'm going to do sort of like squares and bits and weird shapes. I don't know about these shapes. I don't know why I did those shapes. Just showing you a little point of difference, I guess. Oh, well, not showing you, just down the bottom there. Now look. Can you see all the, so I wasn't happy. I tried doing some illustrating on these dark blue pieces. Looked like crap, so I just used acetone to get rid of it. The dark blue does not look like the beautiful blue it was before it got cured, so I'm pretty sure these got scorched. Some of them are cracked on the surface. They just look shit. I'm not using them. The acetone didn't help. The alcohol didn't help. They just look like crap. Put them aside. I'm going to put them in my fuck it bucket, and I'll probably end up using them for like a resin pour or something like that, but they ain't getting used today. They ain't getting used today. Instead, I'm going to use these cute components that I did with that little second slab that I threw together with the scraps. And I actually really love that with the blue background. So I was happy that I did get to use a little bit of the blue in there, but it was not on point. It was not on point. So these ones here look amazing. Again, I'm just showing you different little ways that you can make your pieces pop using a Posca pen. I am about to show you how to get rid of it, a little bit of acetone. Be really careful that you don't spread it onto the other pieces. Sometimes patience is a virtue. When you're illustrating, you need to wait for some parts to dry before you do the next bit. Otherwise, you're going to just end up smudging it. So just have a little patience. Now we're using the PC3M here. See how I go back over the line I've already drawn? That's what I was trying to explain before. So gently starting at the top, go do a stroke. Don't try and do it all in one. Do it in pieces, all right? And then just keep it nice and smooth. A lot of this is just going to literally, it's going to be practice. Literally practice is what I was trying to say. Any little hairs on the tip, get rid of it because it's going to drag the ink and smudge it. Now, I had some special notes for this, but I do use two different pens, one for the outside and one for the little lines on the inside. Now, if you fuck it up, excuse my French, but hey, this is me. If you don't do it right, get the acetone out, get rid of it, start again. Practice makes perfect in this. It's not always going to look great. It takes time. And here we go. Here's another one. Do I need to slow this down? Nah, you guys have got this, right? This is as slow as we go. Very simple. See how I go over the line again. If you feel like it's, not a smooth line or something's happening, clean it off and start again. Just practice, 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 and have fun with it. Make it your own. just have a bit of fun with it. Now, also, I decided that I wanted to try and do some 3D, like working on a piece that's, these are cute though. I'm actually digging it. I hope you've enjoyed this video. It is a really quick one, but I'll let you know it took me 2 days to film this. It was interesting, the Fimo, this is why I don't use it. It was sitting in my drawer. I thought I'd use this awesome blue. It scorched, it got burnt, it had air bubbles galore. Not for me, can't be bothered. The amount of conditioning that I had to do with that piece was just not worth it. It could have possibly been the Sculpey softener clay that I added in. I don't know, but I'm not using it again. I can get a much better result using Souffle or Primo, so yeah. But how cute are all of these? I hope you enjoy it. I hope it inspires you. I hope you get some ideas. To finish these off, you can either use resin or a spray varnish. I like to use the Boyle brand from Bunnings, and it works perfectly. You can also use Krylon as well. Their matte varnish is amazing. So yeah, these are the finished pieces. Just a whole bunch of ideas for you to try out on your pieces. Just don't forget to keep it your own and adapt it to your aesthetic and your colors. Just enjoy it and have fun. That's what we're all about. I know that I wanted to do this video ages ago, but I just wanted it to have more detail, and I'm really happy with how this one turned out. So I hope you enjoy it. Have fun. Happy making. Bye.